Okay, let's just talk through the install we provided for our cleaning services here. We originally installed this around 6 months ago. The customer's requirements were that they wanted to be able to offer window cleaning and pressure washing services from the van, and they wanted to be able to use hot or cold water for both of those services. So what have we got in here? First of all, we've got 2 water tanks. One's designed for tap water, one's designed for pure water. We've got a Webasto powered 9 kilowatt diesel hot water system. This is designed for the low pressure window cleaning. We can actually adjust the temperature on this unit. We've also provided a Yanmar 21 litre per minute electric start pressure washing system. That's a gearbox driven pump. The Yanmar hot water pressure washing system we can control using this control panel, and this basically comes with an on-off switch, a thermostat which we can change the temperature of the boiler, and that goes up to 90 degrees. We've then got an emergency stop button and also a reset button, and then just here we've got a key start for the actual Yanmar engine, and that also controls the Mazzoni boiler that's located at the back here, and that's fluid through the roof of the van. The Yanmar pressure washer has an exhaust that comes down and goes through the floor. We also have 2 exhausts underneath the van for the Webasto hot water system here. We've got an auxiliary 20 litre fuel tank, carries diesel, and that's designed to feed into the Mazzoni boiler. Whereas the 9 kilowatt hot water system, that's actually fed from the vehicle's fuel tank. We also took the van to Rhino linings and had this floor professionally sprayed, so that's giving a long-lasting waterproof anti-corrosion floor. It's going to last a good 10 years, and we can actually get in there and pressure wash that floor if it ever gets too dirty. One of the main requirements for the customer is they wanted to be able to transport a scaffolding tower frame, so they can actually get height or access to heights while they're working. So we've installed a support frame on top of the tanks. We've also put a bulkhead in front of that just to stop the scaffolding tower sliding forward. And if we just walk around the back of the van, I'll show you how we can access that and actually store the equipment. So at the back here you'll notice that the tank has actually been raised off the floor, and that allows us to slide in any sort of scaffolding tubes underneath the van or underneath the tanks. And then we've supported this metal frame on top of the tanks, and that's designed to house the main block of the scaffolding tower. Underneath the frame here we've installed some water-fed storage tubes, or water-fed pole storage tubes, and we can still access the lid even with the scaffolding frame above the tanks. We installed multiple reels. The first one's an electric hose reel. This has got 40 meters of high pressure hose on there. The hose is fed through the floor using our underfloor roller guides, and the reel is controlled or powered using this safety speed controller, and this allows us to basically adjust the speed of the reel. So we've got 4 different speeds, 4 being the fastest. We can operate the reel with the push of this button, and we can turn it off here. We can also operate the reel utilizing this hoist button here, and we can pull that back, and we can just basically control the reel pushing that button. Now, the safety speed controller is quite useful because it allows you to adjust the speed of the reel, but it also comes with some safety features. So there's a anti-snag feature on there. There's a soft start, so it doesn't spool the motor up instantly to 100%. And it also has an overspool feature. So when you're pulling the hose out, there's a slight brake that works against you, and that just helps the hose from overspooling. Above there we've double stacked a 700 series metal hose reel. That's got some thicker hose on there, and we're utilising this as a feeding hose and that's designed to feed the tank we use for the pressure washer, just with tap water. And we've also installed a port plate underneath this van, so we can utilise that for filling. We can also utilise that for both of the 12-volt water pumps that are located on the front of the tank here. So this reel we can actually lift out, put here, and plug into this port. That does allow us to work with the doors closed. Now we've also installed a diverter valve here, and this allows us to basically open or close both water tanks, so we can isolate them or join them together. So you could have a higher capacity of tap water, or you could split it so you've got some pure water and some tap water on board. You can actually see the water level using this sight glass here. So as the water sort of drops below half, we can then start to monitor that during the day to check our water levels out. We've installed 2 DI vessels. These are our 11-litre DR resin vessels. Comes with a Premier distribution head on, so we can just pull these tabs out and quickly remove and then unscrew the head. If you're interested in a vehicle that offers multiple services, such as window cleaning, pressure washing, soft washing, gutter vac services, then contact Xline Systems. We'll work with you on the best layout of equipment. We'll work out the best equipment for you, and we'll set the equipment up so you can operate in an efficient way. Thanks for watching.